home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You're watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation. Lights are shining bright across Fenway Park as the sun begins to set in Boston. Everyone is ready for another matchup between these longtime rivals, the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees remain dominant in the East, winning 3 of their last 5 games, sweeping the Royals and losing to Boston last night.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
From your Boston Red Sox.
You're watching SpinoKing, Saturday Baseball Game of the Week. 39,000 here at Fenway to watch yet another annual matchup between these longtime rivals. Everything has been set up, so let's show you the starting lineup for the Yankees. Trent Grisham leading it off at center field, Ben Rice at second base, Paul Goldschmidt at first base, Cody Bellinger at right field, 103 total bases in the last 61 games, Jason Dominguez on the opposite side, Anthony Volpe the shortstop, J.C. Esquera catching, hitting 8th, Pablo Reyes the designated hitter, Oswald Peraza batting 9th. The Red Sox defense, Duran, Rafaela, and Anthony left to right. Myers, Story, Campbell, and Toro on the infield. Narvaez catching the world champion Walker Buehler.
Just about set to go. And today's starter, it's Walker Buehler. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And that one fouled off.
Ball.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second baseman Ben Rice.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Just missed. Grisham gets his lead at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the grab. 1 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
And that is out of play. Pitch misses,
1-1.
and now it's even 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. So Goldie strikes out here.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power
Right
curveball
fielder,
in the 80s.
Bellinger.
It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. First
One
pitch,
ball, no
not
strikes.
close. And downstairs.
2-0.
And that's
Yeah.
through there for a strike. And a count 2-1. And a foul ball. Two outs. Popped up. Meyer in position. Makes the grab. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Top of the first is history, no score made by the Yankees. Here's the starting lineup for the Red Sox. Leading it off, Jarren Duran at left field. The DH, Rafael Devers. Abraham Toro at first base. The catcher, Carlos Narvaez. He has a hit in 51 of 54 games. He walked it off for Boston back here last night at Fenway Park. Roman Anthony at right field. The shortstop, Trevor Story. Marcelo Meyer batting at third. Christian Campbell at second base. Ceddanne Rafaela at center field. Here's the starting defense for the Yankees. Dominguez, he remains errorless all season. Grisham and Bellinger are with him. On the infield, Peraza, Volpe, Rice, and Goldschmidt. Esquera behind the plate, catching Carlos Rodon.
Back here in Boston, and our pitcher tonight, Carlos Rodon. What do we need to know here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and
Leading
surrenders
off
a
for
rare
the
home
Red
run. But
Sox,
outside of that,
left
it's going to be a
fielder,
tough job for the opposing
Jarren
lineup today.
Duran.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Fouled off. He was late. Popped up. Goldie. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one.
Batting
Time
second,
now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red
designated
Sox.
hitter, Rafael
Someone who makes things happen for them,
Devers.
in part with his legs, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Rafael Devers stands in now and watches strike one. Left-hand hitter waits. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Abraham Toro.
So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. just
That's the ball
missed.
low.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless.
SpinoKing Saturday Baseball Game of the Week presented by MLB The Show 25 by San Diego Studio. Now available rated E for everyone. By CoverGirl. Easy, breezy, beautiful. CoverGirl. Inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox. Celebrating 30 seasons of the same ball game with a new attitude.
Back in Boston,
Leading off
digging in
for
is the
the
switch-hitting
Yankees,
outfielder,
left fielder,
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Walker Buehler will go back to work, and that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Anthony makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting 6th, shortstop, Anthony
And next for
Volpe.
New York, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch
Ball,
doesn't
that's
find
low.
the zone. Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the
fence.
wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Batting
Well,
7th,
this tends to happen
catcher,
more
number
often in this
25.
park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
1 out, runner at second. J.C. Esquera now at the plate. Curveball over for a called strike. One out and a runner at second. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't
Batting
produce a
8th,
hit,
the
but he
designated
made
hitter,
solid
Pablo
contact, and that's
Reyes.
all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Pablo Reyes stands in.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And that's a fair ball. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0
Batting
Yankees.
9th,
Went up
third
there looking to be
baseman,
aggressive and got
Oswald
something he
Peraza.
could handle. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Buehler looked to first.
No. He's safe.
And here is Oswald Peraza. He takes it
That's
himself
it.
to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Here's the
Leading
Boston
off
cleanup
for the
hitter,
Red
Carlos
Sox.
Narvaez.
Catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Rodon back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom
0-1.
of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Rodon ready. Here comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Just missed.
No, that missed. 1-0.
One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to the
That's
right
foul.
side. And that's just foul. And that's
Ball.
down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Trevor Story now. And the first
Wow.
offering is not close. Two outs, base is empty.
Two and oh.
Climb the
Bam.
ladder with that fastball. Strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Line drive. Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7.
Hooked around that
third
pitch on the
baseman,
outside,
number
but he was still able to
39.
square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Runner at first with 2 away. Marcelo Meyer will hit next. Foul ball there. Rodon fires. There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-2. Story off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Red Sox lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning.
for the
Here's the
Yankees,
center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
That one
That's
down
foul.
the line, and it goes just foul. Bueller deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's going to be Ben Rice. That just misses.
Inside. That's a ball.
Ball 1. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Ball.
That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
One down, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ground ball up the middle. Story sends it over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul
2 down,
Goldschmidt.
base is empty. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
3rd.
off
Now it's the
for
second
Red
baseman,
Sox.
Christian Campbell.
Second baseman Christian Campbell.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And
That's
ball
a ball.
1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there.
1-2.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up, hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, center fielder Cedar
Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. That's to third. Peraza throws to first in time.
Now batting left fielder Jaron Duran.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Jaron Duran. First time up was a pop out. In there for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now at Fenway. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th. Cody Bellinger. Yeah, that's fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
And misses inside. In the air, center field. Rafaela on his way over. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees,
And
left
now,
fielder
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
Flied to right his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up. One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
One down, base is empty.
Inside, ball.
Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more
Up next
fastballs in
for the
that
Yankees,
location. Hitters,
shortstop,
especially
Anthony
with
Volpe.
2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Volpe stands
That's the
in
ball.
here, takes ball 1 low. That misses.
No, that missed.
Ball
That's the ball.
2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with
2
him
balls,
in
no
this
strikes.
at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Fenway,
Leading
ready
off
to go.
for the
Bottom
Red
4.
Sox.
Now the number 2 hitter, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this
balls, one
one.
strike.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Toro.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Abraham Toro. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. That misses.
1-1.
1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Goldie makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good pitch
Now
to hit
batting,
right down the heart of the plate.
catcher,
Had pretty good timing on it. Just got
Narvaez.
underneath a little bit and popped it up.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Swing and a tapper. Over to Goldie. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. One left for the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Back here in
Leading off
Boston,
for the
ready now
Yankees,
for the 5th
catcher,
inning. And
number
here's the
25.
catcher, J.C. Esquera. Bueller back to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Esquera, in his rookie season, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Check swing, he held
it.
up. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Here's tonight's Spino's trivia question. What player has the most stolen bases for both the Red Sox and the Yankees? P.S. This player only played for these teams during their careers. We'll show you the answer in a moment.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next is the designated hitter, Pablo Reyes.
Pablo Reyes.
RBI single his last time up.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high
Now batting,
fastball in a
third baseman,
2-strike
Oswald
situation, it's just
Peraza.
become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but wind just absolutely killed it.
Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just missed.
Outside.
Swings through that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One gone, runner at first. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. Just missed. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed.
2-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Rodon sets and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't
Up
be mad at
next,
yourself
for the
after an
Red
at-bat like
Sox,
that one.
Center fielder,
Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela. Grounded out his first time up. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Meyer off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Ha! 3-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
SpinoKing Saturday Baseball Game of the Week presented by MLB The Show 25 by San Diego Studio, now available rated E for everyone. By Jurassic World Rebirth, in theaters on July 2nd, rated PG-13. Inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox, celebrating 30 seasons of the same ball game with a new attitude.
New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Now
the
it's Trent
Yankees,
Grisham to the
center
plate.
fielder Trent Grisham.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Curve in the dirt.
1-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and
Up
catcher are on the
next,
same
for
page
the
right now.
Yankees, second baseman Ben Rice.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's
That missed.
downstairs
That's the
and
ball.
outside. That one ripped. High
Over the
bounce
fence.
over the
Advance
fence
to
for
second
an
base.
automatic double.
That was loud
First
contact and a
baseman,
no
Paul
doubt doubled
Goldschmidt.
off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
1 out, runner at second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Zach Kelly preparing to come on if needed. Crochet, a left-hander, also throwing. Swings and misses. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Third time he struck out
Now
in this
batting,
one,
right
and
fielder,
definitely
Cody
an individual
Bellinger.
performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to short. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Now batting, left
That's a
fielder,
play you expect your
Jason
shortstop to
Dominguez.
make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a ball. Up and in, 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Yeah.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jaron Duran.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Off the mark
Outside
there.
ball.
And that's ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. Right through there for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that
Now
speed
batting,
off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that one
That's a
misses
ball.
up and in. And the count 1-2.
Two.
Welcome back to the trivia. The question is, what player has the most stolen bases for both the Red Sox and the Yankees? Again, they played only for New York and Boston. The answer? Jacoby Ellsbury. 241 stolen bases with the Red Sox and 102 with the Yankees. Ellsbury currently holds the record for the most stolen bases in a single season for the Red Sox, stealing 70 bases in 2009.
The Yankees leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble
Now
so
batting,
far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here.
Abraham
Make a little
Toro.
statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Toro stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's inside.
That's inside ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the catcher, Carlos
2 outs, runner at
Narvaez.
first. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Not
One
even
ball, no
close
strike.
there. 1-0.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Ground ball right side. Rice gets it to first. That ends the inning. And the Red Sox leave one. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Kelly.
Pretty
Now
tight game,
pitching
so
for
they're
the Red
looking for
Sox.
quality pitches out of him right here.
Number
Got to do his
76.
best to keep the score right where it is.
Kelly.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game,
the Yankees,
and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. And takes
Now,
low for ball 1. The shortstop takes the
that's a
ball.
2-0.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call
Now
that an
batting,
advantage
number
count for a
25.
reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, J.C. Esquera. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch
1-1.
misses way outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's ripped. Base hit. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter Pablo Reyes.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Now up as the Yankees DH, Pablo Reyes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Volpe, the lead runner out at second. Esquera at first with no outs. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a
Up
line
next,
drive that
for the
finds a glove,
Yankees,
but you
third
will get
baseman,
some high fives. You know,
Oswald
when you
Peraza.
make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
No, that's low.
Squirts away a little bit. Throws it away. Volpe flying around third and headed home. Esquera crosses the plate. He scores on the wild pitch.
That right there is a great read and some wheels to match. So exciting when you see a guy score all the way from second on a wild pitch. It's almost like an inside the park home run.
And the 1-0. Now one missed.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next pitch is downstairs. Fastball for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
For the Yankees,
2 on, 1 out. Trent Grisham, the next to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Duran brings it in. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. It's 3-zip.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Pickoff throw.
He's in there. Hey.
On the ground to third. And foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Yankees up by 3. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Kelly is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Garrett Crochet.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Paul Goldschmidt digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, and it just misses. And foul ball. Line drive, base hit down the line. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Now
Nice
batting,
line drive to the
right
pull side
fielder,
right
Cody
there, but he
Bellinger.
didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 down. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Chases that one out of the zone. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. And that one hammered way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
What a gutsy play. I
Up
always
next,
found that it was
for the
difficult
Red
because of
Sox,
such a wide
shortstop,
warning track here at
Narvaez
Fenway Park. To
Story.
get back there, sometimes you don't know where you are. But with reckless abandon, he goes up and challenges the monster and comes down with an incredible catch.
And first offering is fouled off. Well struck left field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic
Now
up in the
batting,
air.
number
Mother Nature
39.
won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And now Marcelo Meyer. There's the strike.
Take.
Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. Ready to begin
Leading
the
off
8th.
for the
And
Yankees,
now here
left
is
fielder,
Jason Dominguez. Crochet back to work. Crochet, the lefty who lights up the radar gun.
0-1.
25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering
That's
misses,
the ball.
and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Off the mark
That's the
there.
ball.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Campbell. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1. Here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Look out.
That got him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now the catcher comes up to him, J.C. Esquera. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
Here goes the runner. There's a swing and a drive. Anthony ranging back. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Reyes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two outs. And that one off the outside edge.
Ball up.
On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
First and second, 2 outs. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Two on, 2 outs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Toro pulls it down, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ian Hamilton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough appears to be getting loose. De Los Santos also getting ready. Two balls, no strikes to count. There's a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2's the count.
That's to third,
Foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Durant in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, out towards left center. Dominguez hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Ball. Full count.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. And that's through there for a strike. Here's your 1. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
We got a full count.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Goldie, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The throw into second, and that's a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Garrett Crochet gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Brennan
Red Sox.
Bernardino on to pitch
Number
here.
83.
He's having a ton of success
Brennan
facing left-handed
Bernardino.
hitters this season. So this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Here's Cody Bellinger. That's in for a strike. Goldie at second with 2 down. That's outside, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. And a slider misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in.
Now batting left fielder Jason
And next
Dominguez.
for New York, Jason Dominguez. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Back inside Fenway
Leading
Park,
off
bottom
for
9.
the
Now
Red
at the
Sox,
plate, Rafael Devers.
designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Check
Yeah.
swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Next offering
1-1.
way upstairs. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 and 2's the count.
Caught him looking for the K. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox.
Abraham Toro.
And the first
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out.
Narvaez.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering
Ball.
is downstairs. The Yanks leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's down
the
and
ball.
away. Pitch misses.
that's inside.
And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's
Got
a
a full
strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
On a second, they get 1, and that's all they'll get.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Roman Anthony.
So they're down to their final out. Now, Roman Anthony, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Narvaez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hamilton is just 1 strike away. Bounce to the
Foul
left
ball.
side. And foul ball. That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You've been watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.